All right, let's go over this test result. This student got marked for A4 and A1. A4 again is 360 check and A1 is shoulder check. The examiner had written inconsistent observation in vehicle handling, no 360 checks before reversing. So the main reason for the failure was a lack of these skills here. They got marked also for B6 turn position, and they had written wide right turns. They got marked for D3 steering wheel position, which is did not turn wheels on hill parks. Now this by itself here, if this was the only mistake they'd made, this is not enough to fail the road test, generally speaking. But the B6 can cause a road test failure, and definitely A1 and A4. So let's go over some of these things and what they were expecting. So 360 check is just a fancy of saying do a left shoulder check followed by right shoulder check prior to moving the vehicle back. So let's say you got the car into reverse, you think you're about to back up. Before you do it, you need a 360 check. So left shoulder check, turn around, do a right shoulder check, which nicely sets you up to be looking out the back window, and they expect you to be looking out the back window 80% of the time. Now, of course, you can glance into your side mirrors or your backup camera, you can glance into from time to time, but they need to see most of your attention is directly out the back window. Now, as far as the B6 is concerned, so wide right turns, when you're coming up to make a right turn, we have to be able to position into the center of the lane that we need to enter into. We cannot turn wide and borrow any of the other lane, whether it's the oncoming traffic side or whether it's a two-lane road and we're clipping the other lane as we're turning into our own. If you're having a hard time getting it perfect, that means that you probably have to slow down the vehicle a little bit coming into your turn so that you can handle the steering wheel better. You also want to turn with the curvature of the curb so that the turn works out well for you. So these are the skills that this student needed to work on prior to taking the road test again.